Iron Valley was a peaceful land surrounded by tall mountains and deep forests. For decades, farmers tilled their fields, children played near the river, and merchants traveled freely between villages. The people believed the mountains protected them from the cruelty of the outside world. But peace, like fragile glass, is easily shattered. Far beyond the mountains, the Empire of Kharzak was expanding its rule. Its armies had crushed cities, burned villages, and enslaved countless people. Iron Valley, rich in iron and fresh water, became the empire's next target. One morning, scouts returned with terrifying news. Thousands of Kharzak soldiers were marching toward the valley. Black banners bearing the red wolf symbol waved in the wind. The empire's general, Lord Varun, was known for his ruthless tactics and merciless victories. Fear spread quickly. Some villagers wanted to flee, others prayed, and a few brave souls spoke of resistance. But Iron Valley had never faced war before. Among the people was Edrin Hale, a former soldier who had once served in a distant war. He had left the battlefield years ago, haunted by memories of blood and screams. Now, the village elders begged him to lead their defense. Edrin resisted at first. He knew the cost of war, but when he saw fear in the eyes of children and desperation in the hearts of parents, he agreed. If we must fall, we will not fall on our knees. The valley transformed overnight. Farmers became fighters. Blacksmiths forged spears and swords day and night. Old walls were reinforced, traps were dug, and watchtowers were built. Edrin trained the villagers with discipline and patience. He taught them formations, defense tactics, and the importance of unity. Steel alone doesn't win battles, he told them. Hearts do. The Kharzak army arrived like a dark tide. Drums thundered and arrows filled the sky. The first clash was brutal. Iron Valley's defenders fought desperately, using their knowledge of the land to ambush the enemy. Though outnumbered, they held their ground. The Empire was surprised. They had expected an easy victory.
Lord Varun responded with fire. He ordered villages near the valley's edge burned to break morale. Smoke rose into the sky and screams echoed through the mountains. Edrin led a night raid against the enemy camp, destroying supply wagons and freeing prisoners. It was a small victory, but it reignited hope among the defenders. War demanded payment. Many brave fighters fell. Edrin lost close friends, including Tomas, a farmer who had become a fearless warrior. Each death weighed heavily on him. The valley mourned, but they did not surrender. Every loss strengthened their resolve. Tragedy struck when a villager, driven by fear, secretly guided Kharzak troops through a hidden mountain pass. The enemy launched a surprise attack, nearly breaking the defenses. Edrin barely escaped death. The betrayal shocked everyone, reminding them that fear could be as deadly as swords. With supplies running low and walls damaged, Edrin proposed a final, risky plan. Lure the enemy into the narrow iron gorge, where their numbers would be useless. It was dangerous. If it failed, Iron Valley would fall forever. The defenders pretended to retreat. The Empire's army followed, confident of victory. The gorge echoed with marching boots and clashing armor. Hidden above, Iron Valley's archers waited silently. At Edrin's signal, rocks and fire rained down from the cliffs. Arrows darkened the sky. The narrow path turned into chaos as the Kharzak soldiers struggled to fight back. For the first time, fear entered the Empire's ranks. In the heart of the battle, Edrin faced Lord Varun. Their swords clashed, sparks flying. Varun was powerful and experienced, but Edrin fought with the strength of a man defending his home. After a fierce struggle, Edrin struck Varun down. The Empire's general fell, and with him their command. Leaderless, the Kharzak army retreated. Iron Valley had won, but the land was soaked in blood. Homes were destroyed, families broken, and scars left behind that would never fully heal. Victory felt heavy, not joyful. The people buried their dead and rebuilt their homes. Songs were sung for the fallen, and stories were told so they would never be forgotten. Edrin refused any title or crown. "Let the valley be ruled by peace," he said. Years later, travelers spoke of Iron Valley as a place where ordinary people stood against an empire and survived. Children learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to fight despite it. And though Edrin Hale disappeared into legend, his legacy remained, etched forever into the iron heart of the valley.